Welcome to another edition of Volcanoes Television. I'm Brandon Chinn. Fans, the 2014 Salem-Keizer Volcanoes don't start their season until Thursday night, but there was still plenty of action at the McNary Restaurant and Lounge on Wednesday as the Volcanoes formally introduced themselves as a team for the first time this season. Speaking in front of about a crowd of 80 was the city councilman, as well as head coach Gary Davenport. The players also introduced themselves with a microphone, saying their name, hometown, and position. Prior to the meet and greet, Jake Straus was able to meet up with McNary Restaurant and Lounge owner Dave Zarodnik for an interview.
Jake Straus here at the McNary Golf Club with David Zarodnik. And David, this is your third consecutive year now hosting the player meet and greet here at the golf club. Do you want to tell me a little bit about how that event looks?
Yeah, it's actually a lot of fun. Get the players together for their first real night together in town, come in for a meal, get out on the patio and meet some of the local community folks and some of the members here at the club. People from Keizer and Salem come in to support it. It's a lot of fun for the guys and a lot of fun for the people that are here to be a part of it.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. And your partnership extends a lot further than just this one event, right? Can you tell me a little bit more about how that looks throughout the season?
Yeah, this is our third year partnering with the Volcanoes, and in addition to season tickets, try to get involved in different events and promote both on behalf of the team, and then, of course, try to partner on certain events here at the club and the restaurant, such as tonight. Things like opening night and the 4th of July. That's always a great game to go to and get other people involved in, and fireworks shows. And I mean, the whole season, we really try to get involved in anything that we're asked to, and just try to be strong community supporters for the team.
Excellent. Well, yeah, you guys do great work with us, and I'm very happy that you spent some time here with me. Thank you for your time, David.
Yeah, you're very welcome, and looking forward to a great season.
All right, back to you, Brandon.
Thanks, Jake. After the meet and greet, the Salem-Keizer Volcanoes will head back to Volcano Stadium for their first official practice as a team. We'll be heading out to the stadium as well with live coverage, and we'll get you player and coach interviews with manager Gary Davenport and Shiloh McCall. Back here at Volcano Stadium, where the Salem-Keizer Volcanoes just wrapped up their first official practice of the 2014 season. Manager Gary Davenport had a well-rounded practice. Pitchers took part in PFPs, the outfielders took fly balls under the lights to get used to the conditions, and hitters also hit under the lights. After practice, Jake Straus was able to catch up with manager Gary Davenport to get his thoughts on some of the members of the team.
I'm here with the manager of the Volcanoes, Mr. Gary Davenport. Gary, it's great to have you here. I'm going to start off asking you about 3 returning outfielders that we have. What can we expect to see from these guys?
They all had really good years for us last year. You have McCall, and he's going to be playing right field this year instead of left, and we're going to give him a little more challenge out there. Hollick played center last year in right, and he's going to be mostly in left. And he was our leadoff guy. He led the whole league in runs, I think, the first half, and he was a good leadoff guy for me. He can steal a base. He's been solid in the outfield, so expecting a good year out of him as well. And then you got Ortiz in center, which was here last year. He kind of led offers a little bit, hit 9-hole, can steal a base. He's got all kinds of tools, and he just needs to put it together a little bit and just get under control a little bit more. But he'll be, I feel good with all my outfielders, and they're, in spots in the lineup where they can really help us too.
Great. And somebody who I think everybody's really excited to see now is Christian Arroyo, the shortstop. Drafted first round by the Giants last year. What can we expect to see from him in the first few weeks?
The kid is, he's got a lot of tools. He's a shortstop. I don't know if he'll profile into a shortstop later in his career. It might be something like Panic, what he did here. Came start off his career a little bit short and then went to second. But he can play second. He can play short. I know that kid he can play third. A very solid hitter for his age. So, he's going to grow up a little bit in this league, and he's going to find that the pitching is going to be pretty good. So this will be a good challenge for him.
Great. And Gary, you were with all these guys throughout the spring. Is there any standout performers or anybody we should really be looking out for at the beginning of this season?
I think you're really going to like Relaford. This will give him a chance to really shine a little bit. He's had an unbelievable spring. He's put on about 15 pounds from last year, so he's stronger. And Ryan Jones, a kid that we had last year here, hit about 340 here last year. I mean, it just kind of shows you how our minor leagues are right now. They just kind of got a lot of backlog in a lot of positions. So, you know, a kid like him that hit like 340 and had a great year and was an all-star, you know, got to repeat again. But, you know, just at this point, all you want to do is, you know, be able to play and do your best and then see where the cards fall at that point.
All right, well, Gary, thank you so much for your time. It was great having you, and I'm sure that we are all very excited to be rooting for the Volcanoes throughout the summer.
And now down here on the grandstands here at Volcanoes Stadium, the Salem-Keizer Volcanoes just wrapped up their first official practice of the 2014 season. And now I'm joined here with Shiloh McCall, one of the few returning outfielders from last season. Shiloh, first of all, welcome back. You were in extended spring training in Arizona, and now you're finally back to Keizer. How does it feel to be back with action just a couple of days away?
Good, man. Number one, it's good to beat the heat in Arizona. It's no fun down there. Great weather here. And it's good to be here in Keizer, play for the fans here, and hopefully get the ball rolling on a good season.
Now, you played in 55 games with the Volcanoes last season in the outfield. That was your first real experience. You were in the Arizona League before that. How are you looking to take that experience and kind of take that to your mindset as you enter the 2014 season?
You know, last year I didn't know what to expect coming into this, playing every day or playing most days, playing in front of crowds every day. So I know what to expect and I know how to handle things better. Some things I didn't handle too well last year. Just more experience, the better, you know. Just you know how to get the job done this year.
Now, at the plate offensively last year, you demonstrated some pop for the Volcanoes offense. 14 doubles, 3 triples, 4 home runs, and a .398 slugging percentage at the plate last season. So your power numbers were on display. What other aspects are you looking to kind of refine in your second season here at Salem-Keizer?
Definitely hitting the ball the other way. I mean, of course, a lot of people know the wind blows out here, so if you can hit the ball the other way, it's good in general for baseball to help your game, but here especially, that'll inflate those power numbers even more.
Now, I got to talk about Jacob McCaslin for a little bit. You both played with each other in high school. You're very familiar with him. He's now up on the Volcanoes. You played in high school together. Now this is your first time playing, this time at a professional setting. How do you feel about that opportunity?
Oh, it's cool. He and I were good buddies growing up. Played high school with him, and, you know, just the chances of us getting together and playing professional baseball here, I got to live every second of it, enjoy every second of it, because not a lot of people get to do that. It's cool, man.
Now you have a preseason game tomorrow against the College All-Stars, and then you open up for real Northwest League play against the Vancouver Canadians on Friday here at home. What are your final thoughts as you head into the season?
Just got to get the job done. We lost in the playoffs last year. Know what to expect, like I said earlier, and have fun.
Now you won both halves of the league last year, and yet you didn't come away with the championship. Knowing that you're playing the Vancouver Canadians to open up the season, the team that did come away with the championship, is there any extra motivation in this for opening series?
Oh, absolutely. Especially, like you said, because they won. We want to get in there and kick their butt, show them they're not that good, you know?
Well, thanks for your time, and good luck this opening weekend.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
And that wraps up our day here at Volcanoes Stadium. Stay tuned because on Thursday at 6:35, the Volcanoes will be taking on the College All-Stars in a preseason game. And then the following day at 6:35, the Volcanoes will be hosting opening night here at the stadium. The gates will be opening at 5, and there will be a fantastic fireworks show following the game. With that, and Brandon Chinn, I am Jake Straus, and this is Volcanoes TV.